Hi, I'm going to demonstrate for you my project, the Online Course Visualizer. The goal of this project is to create visualizations of components of online education courses, such as the lectures, the assessments, videos, and other components. This is in order to help educators understand the methods that they're using to teach and assess students, and for students to understand how a course is structured and what to expect. This project is specifically targeted at students and educators using online platforms, and in this case is built around the edX platform. Let's take a look at some of the features of these visualizations that I'm generating. The data for this visualization comes from a multivariable calculus example course that's available for the edX open platform. In this case, you have the course name listed here, and each of the major chapters listed next. Underneath each of the chapters, you can then break down into the various parts that are available for that course. Items that are fully expanded out are in blue. Items in orange, like the syllabus listed here, can be clicked on and expanded out even further. The visualizations can become quite large, and as a result, the visualizations need to be able to be moved around and can also be zoomed in and zoomed out on to make things easier to be able to see. In addition to this, you can click on a particular item further up the tree, and it will completely collapse everything beneath that, making the visualizations a little easier to see. In the previous section, I mentioned that I was using the edX open platform. What I've done is set up an instance of the edX open platform on a virtual machine and imported a bunch of example courses. Once I've imported those courses, I then learned how the database was laid out for the course content, dumped the databases, and captured the information that I need. One of the interesting things about the edX courses that are available is that a course is actually broken out into various types. What you can see in this visualization is just a simple laying out of all the different types that I have been able to find so far that edX offers. What I've done now is, with this data, is assign an icon to each of the different types to make the visualizations a little bit easier to understand what might be going on for that part. For example, a discussion might not be called discussion. It might be called the name of the chapter, but the icon will indicate that it is a discussion. Similarly, further down, you'll see that the polls and surveys have the same kind of quiz-like icon, and videos have the film type icon to identify that this is, in fact, a video for users to watch. The final feature that I want to show is how I'm providing feedback to educators as well as the students about details around the course. What I've started to do is focus on videos as well as problem sets. Around the videos, one of the most obvious things that's of interest to students as well as teachers is how long a video might be. And so what I've done is given the information in the database, taken the YouTube video ID and used the YouTube APIs to go query how long the videos are. I've generated these tooltips that will show the actual length of the videos. Students can then go, while looking at this, and hover over each of the videos and get the length of the actual video. I also said that I've been working on the problem sets. And what I've been doing is starting to look at those and understand what information might be interesting there as well. As a part of the edX environment, there are certain helpful hints that the professor can give or explanations that students can get. For example, with this numerical input down here, there's an explanation of the answer so that students can have some feedback provided to them after they get the answer right or even if they get the answer wrong. In this case, for the multiple choice questions, this one doesn't have any unique features. Feedback back to the instructor might be, why don't you provide some of these features here, or take advantage of some of the features that are available to you by providing either hints or explanations of why a certain answer might be wrong or why a certain answer is actually correct. My hope is to be able to do this to a few more of the types. While not all the types make sense, I do think this is where even more value can be added to these visualizations. Finally, some open questions that I have are, what additional tooltip data do you think would be useful to see? How can the tool be made useful? Maybe what features are missing that you might like to see that you think would be easy or would be helpful and add value to both students and educators? And finally, what about the color and theme? Is it easily viewable? Does it make sense? Would a darker theme help? And I look forward to any feedback that you might have. Thanks.